All right, it's recorded on the computer. I was about to kick it live. Fuck it, let's do it. James, your audio is a little weird. I don't know. It's low and mumbly. And now Anthony's gone. I hit the live button and everything went to shit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
There we go.
You're fine.
All right.
James, you're still kind of out of it.
Okay.
What microphone are you using?
I'm using a phone.
Okay, as in, are you sure you're on the, like your external or your internal mic?
That's what I'm checking now.
Gotcha.
Go.
Hey.
Do you hear me better?
Oh yeah,
Much
there
better.
we go.
Okay, there we go. It was on the wrong one. And I think I'm on the wrong camera too.
Oh, you're good. I can see you fine.
Okay. Oh no, okay, it's the right camera. I did the finger test.
The finger test?
Yeah, the finger test.
What's okay? That's what she said.
All right.
Phrasing.
All right. Phrasing. Hey,
We could bring
fellas.
phrasing. We could bring phrasing into this, right?
Yes,
Because that's-
I haven't done phrasing in a while. You know what?
phrasing is great because it's gender neutral.
It is.
And we are very progressive.
Plus, I'm going to consider it a tribute to Jessica Walters, who passed away. Oh, really starting off on a sad note now.
Yeah, way to bring everyone down, jerk.
So how are you?
I received your glass. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I see it's empty. So
yeah, I just got here. I just booted up. I seriously just booted it up. All right, I'm gonna go chick drink today. It's gonna be a Truly.
oh, truly, that's all right. The Stories glass does not discriminate.
It's the closest thing to me that's actually cold. So
Going for a little white girl wasted. I got it.
yeah, gotcha. Got to test out the new glass, you know.
I dropped one off to Aaron and he gave me a green screen.
Oh, nice.
Although I have no way to hang it behind me yet.
I got lucky because I had the poles from my wedding where we did the photo shoot with all the mask you put up to your face and all that silliness.
Nice. I thought about
There
just
you go.
tacking it to the ceiling and seeing how far down behind me it would hang. So I might try that tomorrow night.
It might work.
I didn't have time to play around with it today. Anthony, what are you sipping on something?
Oh, yeah, I need to hold on. There we
Anthony's-
go. Got my screens all set up.
Okay.
So I got,
There we go.
there we go. And we have to do a little something. So we're doing a little rum and coke tonight.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
Nothing like some hard stuff in the pint glass.
Well, so rum and cokes are nice because you just like fill up your glass with a ton of ice, right? And then you just kind of like add a little bit as you go.
There we go.
So as you know, as the night progresses, we add a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So as the level looks lower, you put in more liquor to balance it out and
That's how
forget
it
to put
is.
in
You
the
know,
coke.
you get a little sippy sip. You get a little sippy, like, do we need a little bit of A or a little bit of B?
That's how I usually make mine with those. It's usually mostly liquor and with a splash of soda.
Yeah, right. Just a little something to take the edge off.
That's a fun. I hate my beer is 10%.
Oh, damn, there you go. You're going, oh yeah, it's the one with
Yeah.
your face on it.
It's
I was
not
going
my
to say,
face.
what are you sipping on?
It's not my face. So the local brewery, Fiden's Brewery in Colony, they did a collaboration with Equilibrium, downstate. It's a triple IPA and it's 10% and it's glorious. But like this is the brewery that you can rarely get beer from these days. Like it's fucking difficult to get beer from. Like people, they're open one day a week for can pickups and stuff like that. And it's become sought after to the point where people are camping out in the parking lot the night before.
Jeez.
People will post pictures in their campers parked in the lot, waiting for them to open Saturday
Oh,
morning.
geez.
That's insane.
Like,
Yeah, that's intense.
yeah, it's intense. And maybe 2 months ago, I tried to I went over there when I thought what I thought was their opening time to try to grab some beer. Literally, no joke, a line of 100 cars. Like, I'm not exaggerating. There was 100 cars in line.
And
Like,
I
I don't have
understand
the,
you like something, but that's hardcore liking. I'm like, I pass. I guess I'm getting something different this weekend.
Mhm.
to their credit, their beer's fantastic. But so I was out and about maybe 2 weeks ago now, and like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and they posted that they actually had beer left. So I just shot over there as fast as I could.
Go, 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 go.
There were 5 cars in front of me, and I actually got some.
Nice.
But welcome to the 3-year anniversary happy hour, fellas.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
I
Congratulations.
know. Time flies by when you're sick and twisted.
Like, first off, I can't believe I'm still doing this shit. I thought I would have given up
Right?
on this a long time ago.
Hey, it's fun.
It really is, though. It really
It's-
is.
It is. Well, it's funny. I was joking. The last episode I did at Mixed Breed Brewing, talking to the guys there before they opened the brewery. We're joking. Like, I love drinking and talking to people. I hate the editing. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
realize how much work actually went into this.
Yeah, doesn't it suck?
Like, I'm excited to go someplace, drink, and talk to people. I'm not excited to sit at my laptop for a few hours and try to clean audio up.
Oh, I know.
That's why I gotta go live, everyone.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's
I
funny.
need to figure something out because the way I do my show is, well, I haven't been able to record in a while, but I've been using Zencaster. I've even forgot the name of the software that I use. Jesus, and it's great because it'll record everyone's audio as its own separate file, so I can clean it up, make it all nice and pretty sounding. But that's multiple audio files I need to go through and edit and snip, and oh man, it sounds great,
You know what?
but
What I did the first time I figured out how to record 2 separate audio files with my portable recorder, I did it when I talked to Dave Gardell, who owns the Ruck in Troy.
Mhm.
So I go to edit, and I was excited about it because I thought this will be a lot easier for me to balance out the peaks for the sound waves and things like that. If one person's low and I'm talking high, and I ended up snipping like an or some space or something, and I didn't catch both of the files. I only caught it in one, and I didn't realize it. So the rest of the episode sounds like there's a fucking echo. So you got to be.
Yep.
Which I didn't even think about. So that was
Yep.
a learning experience. And one thing I've learned recording the audio on Zoom is Zoom does a much better balance of, or a much better job of preventing me hitting those peaks. Like, I don't have to I don't have to contrast and amplify or do any of that stuff when I do Zoom. Usually, when I take that audio track to edit it, it's usually good to go.
Nice.
But it's crazy, man.
Now, now I don't know how this works because it gets recorded, but can't you just like say it's like you're going live, you just put it out there raw?
You
Just say,
can.
I'm not even gonna edit, I'm just gonna put it out there, whatever someone says, whatever, I don't care.
So yeah, and well, when I have to edit from the live episodes, I eventually get to the point where I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna post it. It's good enough.
Yeah. It's
But
good
with
enough, yeah.
with the Zoom, when I've taken the audio from Zooms and posted them as episodes, I've basically just tacked on my intro and outro music and just uploaded it.
There you go.
Like, I told myself I'm gonna at least go through, maybe take out some ums,
Yeah.
or look for some space. I'm like, nah. Like, the video's already out there. What difference does it make?
Exactly.
No, but like I
Yeah.
posted my first.
When I've done my,
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
when I've done a few live on location things, I only have my single, either the Yeti mic that I kind of put in the center of the table, or I've used my Tascam handheld. And well, when I do the live event, the live recordings, it's a lot easier to edit because I only have that one audio file. And if I can't snip out an because one person's talking over the other, so be it. I guess that's staying in there. And it's also a lot easier to balance out the levels levels because we're both being recorded at the same level. So I don't need to like adjust one file and then adjust another one to a different level and crap like that.
Yeah. But no, I posted my first episode 3 years ago tomorrow. And it's funny. And I went back to look how many downloads that has. And it was up to like 110, which makes me cringe because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. Clearly. Just thinking back on it, I remember it was like I did the episode with my buddy Ryan at a bar in Amsterdam called Sharpshooters.
Remember that episode?
Yeah, my very first episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the podcaster that had no idea what to do, knew nothing about podcasts, bought all my shit, watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and was recording my first episode in a week and a half.
There you go,
Quick
man.
turnaround.
And I'm talking to my buddy who was setting up some sound on the stage there. And I just remember thinking, because I even threw in like random trivia at one point. I'm like, this is, and I cringe when I see those downloads. I'm like, not to my, nothing to do with my friend. He was fine. But I'm thinking, if you're going to listen to my podcast, don't start there, please. Don't. People like to go back to the first episode. Like there's 43 of them now, so start somewhere else.
Yeah, right. Don't do that.
But man, I don't know how the hell people do this shit weekly. Aaron's got episodes cranked out left and right, but I mean, he's been working from home.
Yeah.
I just watching, and his is more about watching movies anyway and talking about them. So that's
Yeah.
probably easier, but still.
Yeah, that's what like I said before, like I got stage fright. I never wanted to be in front of a video. And he used to beg me. He's like, come on the episode, blah, blah. So I finally did a recording one on the way to overtime at work. It was just a tape recorder. I was like, okay, I'll do that. We'll just talk random horror stuff. And I think the episode I was like talking about like Chucky. I was like, who the hell's afraid of that? You just kick him across the street or something. It was just random shit.
You got a point though.
Yeah. So
you got a point.
That's a fucking down, man. But so it was random shit. Then after that, he's like, oh, you got to come on the actual show. So then COVID hit. So we started going home. We had like 3 months off, no work, because they didn't set up the remote yet. So I jumped on one. Then it went cool. And we had nothing else to do. He was like, hey, you want to do one tomorrow? So we just started recording, cranking them out. These are all audio recordings. And before he decided to figure out, let's mess with live stuff. So we cranked out like 30. He has like 30 in the vault. Like he can just crank out anytime he wants.
He doesn't need to record another episode for
He really don't.
Yeah.
And so now that he does the live thing, and I've been basically on it every Tuesday and Thursday. So because I'm a co-host now. So I'm on it like every Tuesday, Thursday. And I never seen myself doing this. Like I was like, I can't do it in front of the camera. I can't talk in front of people. People watch me. I still can't listen to myself though. That's 100% fact.
Oh, that's the least favorite part of the podcast for me is hearing my own voice.
Yep, I can't do it. I click on it like YouTube just to like it, and as soon as I hear myself, I click out. I hit the like really quick and get out. I'm like out of here. I can't do it. But yeah, I've never seen myself doing this. I don't have my own, except for Popcorn and Pints now that we did, but I never
Great
had a side
name,
one.
by the way.
I wonder
Great
who came
name
up
for that.
Wonder who
podcast.
came up with that.
Yeah, whoever came up with that. Yeah, good job, Chris. That's a good. Even though someone has the reversal, was it Pints and Popcorn or?
Yeah, there is a Pints of Popcorn which we did not know about first.
Yeah, we did down the line. We didn't notice.
Fuck them! Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
No, I mean I didn't even get into the live streaming until we started doing the Popcorn and Pints.
Yeah.
Aaron talked me into it, or maybe it was with his episode. I'm like, you know what? This is fun because I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. You're just there. You ramble. You're done.
Mhm.
It saves and it posts to YouTube and shit the day after. And you're
Yeah,
set.
I need to figure out how to do this.
Yeah, it's
I
fun,
need-
man. It's fun.
I need to take my standards down a notch.
So-
It is fun. People chat
with
with
all
you.
due respect. But yeah, go ahead.
So with Zoom, which we're using for this, you can stream to either Facebook or YouTube, but only one at a time.
Yeah.
So I'm recording this now. I'll post it on YouTube later or tomorrow or something like that. But I'm streaming to Facebook. Aaron uses Restream, which is certainly much more expensive, and it posts to all his social medias at the same time.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I know a few people that use Restream.
Yeah.
It's like it goes to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch.
Yep.
And then there's another one, Sutton Yard. I don't know the exact
Okay.
name of.
Yeah,
Does LinkedIn have like a live stream functionality? Do you know?
I'm
Does
not sure.
anyone know? Does anyone care?
I don't know.
Never
I'm not
been
sure.
on LinkedIn.
Yeah, me either.
Okay. 'Cause I know a few friends who like for business to business or on the more professional level of networking. Obviously, that's what LinkedIn is designed for. They swear by using LinkedIn, and every once in a while, I'll pop onto LinkedIn just to see what's going on, or because I get some odd notification. And I go through my feed and I think to myself, wow, people are super active on LinkedIn. I was not like wasn't really expecting it other than just professional networking, but they will use it as a straight up social network.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like the kind of place where you want to exaggerate anything other than professional aspects.
And that's why I'm hesitant. And that's why I'm hesitant, because they'll do my one friend.
If I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on there for professional reasons. I'm not going to post a picture of myself chugging a beer.
Because it's not just your job that can see it, it's specifically HR
Listen,
that'll be
listen,
looking.
I mean, if my job was running a bar or a brewer or something like that, sure, that's a different story, I guess. Maybe. It's not, though. I work in an office.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in front of my office right now.
There you go.
I'm in our spare office.
Oh, did you work from home today, Anthony?
Yes, I did.
Ah.
Yes, I did, because I'm trying to be a good little office cube jockey and work as few days in the office as I can to help keep our numbers down.
Yep.
For on-site. But in order to do that, I will work like 10-hour days when I actually am on site.
Oh,
But due to certain trainings and other events at the main office, I actually had to come in every day this week. So by Thursday afternoon, as I was clocking out, I'm like, so I've already clocked 38 of my 40 hours. A, I'm tired.
Yeah.
B, I'm not coming in for 2 hours. So I got trainings and online stuff that I can do at home, and we're just going to call this a telework day.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely worked from home today.
Yeah, that would be I don't know. I don't honestly, even if I had stuff that they could give us to do at home, I don't know if I could handle it. At least not living where I am now.
Honestly, I love it. It seems like it's so much easier. Like I get way more work done. I
Because
don't
you
have
have people
come.
bothering you all the time.
Yeah, exactly. They don't come up my desk, and
Mhm.
I can watch movies while I'm working, and it's like I can multitask, so it don't bother me.
Mhm.
That's
it's
work.
just- I
It's
just love
state
it.
work, right? Who
Yeah,
cares?
exactly. Exactly. So
You can work if you want to.
yeah,
And you're just a body.
yep, just sitting here clicking buttons. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, the police retirements. Yep, that's nothing. Just
There you
hit buttons.
But since we're all drinking out of our new fancy pint glasses that I had made up,
Yeah.
I want to give a huge shout out to anybody that hears or sees this, to Andrew and Alex. I don't know why I said Adam, over at Goldilocks Promos in Latham, local company that made up my pint glasses for me.
What's up, guys?
They did an awesome job. They even threw in some free wooden coasters.
Hey,
And
little
great.
laser cut action.
Yeah, man. If you're in the area, that definitely by far some of the best customer service I've ever had. So be sure to check
Nice.
them out for like personalized, all kinds of awesome stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, man. 3 years. These are government funded pint glasses, by the way. These came from my Biden. These came from my Biden bucks. So I put some of that right back into the economy,
There you go.
just like we were asked to do.
Yep. Help out the small businesses.
So
That's
I'm gonna be giving these away the rest of the month, and
Awesome.
maybe longer, however long it takes me to hand out most of what I have. I'll be out on the road tomorrow, out and about in the 518. I'm going to get my second Pfizer shot. First off,
There you go.
Hey,
Tomorrow will be my 2 weeks after my second one.
So you
Nice.
are fully
Fully
free,
back,
free to
yeah.
roam.
Bring to Rome. Yep.
You didn't? Did you have the Pfizer?
Yes, I did.
And you didn't really have any reaction, right?
No at all. 0, 100%. Not even the sore arm. Nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
So I
Just-
took in that foreign object, that microchip, no problem. My body
Nice.
said, you know what?
I don't know what it
You
says.
got your
about-
upgrade.
Yeah,
So
I got my upgrade.
as soon as you said took in that foreign object, I just immediately thought rectal.
It might have. You know, I don't. I'll talk till we'll talk.
How big was that syringe?
It was pretty
I don't
wide.
know why they need the. I didn't know they'd need KY jelly to.
Yeah,
This.
yeah, extra lube.
No, yeah. Tomorrow's the second shot. I mean, the first
Nice.
shot. I mean, I didn't feel anything, but my arm was sore for like a few
Okay.
days.
Oh yeah. That's
Well, I
nothing.
got a little extra meat, so maybe they didn't get too far in. They didn't touch the bone or nothing.
Did you get it? Did you get it in your dominant arm or your other side?
So I believe I talked about this on Popcorn Points. My first shot, I did it in my right arm on purpose. I said, for one, I was thinking stronger arm. This is what my mentality is going. So stronger arm. If it does hurt, I can deal with it more. Just do it in my dominant arm. No pain, nothing. Second shot, I wasn't thinking. I just sat down and it got me in the left arm. Now, another reason I wanted it in my right arm, I have anxiety. So like if any symptoms kick in, if my left arm started hurting, I'm going to think I'm having a heart attack. So my mind would be racing and losing my mind, right? So, but I was lucky, nothing, not even a sore arm, no coughs, no fevers, no tiredness. 100% going next day and walking around. No problem. So
Awesome.
hopefully you have no issues.
Yeah, I mean, Sarah got it, and she was maybe a little more tired than usual the next day, and that was about it. I think same thing for my mom. But I got my first shot in my right arm. And literally my only thought behind it was I don't remember ever getting shots in my right arm. It didn't even occur to me. Yeah, that's my dominant side. Maybe they want to do the non-dominant side on purpose or something like that.
Mm.
Like, shit. Like it was sore. And they say like just drink some water and keep it moving or something to help. keep it
Yeah.
moving. So I'm gonna go in tomorrow and ask him to shoot me up in the left side.
There you go. I'm like, listen, I need strength in my right arm to hold my beer.
I know, really. Well, okay. You know what? Maybe I should have him do it in the right arm then, because I keep my beer on my left when I do these
there you go.
podcasts.
There you go.
No, but tomorrow's supposed to be nice, so I'm looking forward to driving around, dropping off pint glasses and
There you go.
stuff like that. If anyone's interested in a pint glass and sees this, just shoot me a message.
Did you drop them off at the one brewery or bar that you did
I
recently?
brought some. Yep, I brought some to Mixed Breed Brewing with me for all the guys there. As far as I know, they have up above the bar is this shelf with all kinds of awesome mugs and stuff. They were going to put a pint glass up there. I need to go in next weekend and say what the F if they didn't.
Yeah. You also
Hey,
got to
listen.
bring up.
You guys told me you were going to do this.
You also got to bring up that you named the beer. Was it the 40-year-old skater or something?
I am waiting until that actually happens.
The
Anthony-
mid-age skater.
We lost Anthony's sound again.
Uh-oh.
You can see him shaking his head.
Yeah, getting get frustrated. He's like, I've been talking for like a half hour.
Oh no. There we go.
Oh,
you
there
go.
he is.
Am I sounding too far away, or
No.
is it? No.
No,
Okay.
I just had a brilliant idea. We should have kept. We can see you, so we know when you talk. We should have just responded with the most ridiculous things we could think of.
yeah. Just
So-
random. I'll
Yeah.
fucking-
My concern was that the audio was coming through my webcam and not the microphone. But
We would have
as
just.
long as I'm coming in clear, we
No,
good.
you're good.
yeah.
We would have just had to say something like, Anthony, my response to you, the comment you just made is the following.
Should have. That would have been funny. Just
It
make
would've.
up stuff.
Yeah, popcorn and pints, man. So
And I am so disappointed with myself that I missed the live stream for Equilibrium.
Oh.
you were pretty gun ho about that when I
I
said we
was
were watching.
really gung ho. I'm like, Chris, here's what you need to know about the movie. Chris, you got to check out this part of it. It's going to be so awesome.
The gun fu.
Yeah, the gun kata.
Yeah.
gun kata.
That was badass fight scenes.
Oh, it's so.
Full disclosure, Anthony was involved in the name of the podcast. I will we'll send some credit his way, even though he has not appeared on it whatsoever in any way, shape, or
No, I-
form.
desperately want to, but the the kids wear me out.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
suppose that
I had this night blocked out like 2 months ago, something like that. Like Chris said, like, "Hey, I'm going to do my 3-year anniversary. Do you want to be?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do." And as soon as he told me like what date was going to be, I got executive approval to to block out the night. So
why
I'll
do
be
you
able
have an
to.
hour to yourself?
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, I guess the easy solution to that is to just abandon your family. But
Yeah. Like,
I'm open to
priorities.
ideas. I'm open to ideas.
I still like the idea we were kicking around where you hire a babysitter just to go down in the basement and play video games undisturbed
Okay.
for a period
Okay,
of time.
so
That'd be the high
Story
level
time.
gamer.
story time. That was actually the topic, like one of the topics of one of my episodes for quick plug video game crosstalk. A few years back, because I've been doing my podcast for what, 4 years now, something like that. And I'm kicking the idea back and forth with some of my friends, and they're like, "This actually makes sense."
Right?
It kind of does.
It
How
kinda
much
does.
does a babysitter cost? Per hour, and rather than going out for the night, just stay in, save money that way. And it's like, what's the interaction going to be when the babysitter comes over? Like, "Oh, so where you guys going? Is it a date night?" Like, I'm
the
going to the
basement.
basement.
Yeah. If you need me, just open the basement door and yell.
Yeah. If you need me, talk to my wife, because that's what I'm paying you for. So make sure the kids are
There you
taken
go.
care of. And it's raid night, so
I see why not. It's the same thing.
Hey,
You're enjoying yourself. You're
exactly.
having a night out, technically, kind of.
it's a night out with the boys.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, that was my argument. What difference does it make where you're
Yeah.
going?
And I'm sure the babysitter don't mind because they're getting paid. So
I know, it's like, if you want me to, sure.
but then you just gotta think like, how much of a problem do I have where I'm paying people so I can have time to play? That's the thing where you start questioning. You're like, damn, how much money am I gonna dump out just because you get used to it? You're like,
But hey,
how about we do another night? You're doing it 3 times a week now, then you're
You
broke
say
again.
you say that, but it's not like you're leaving to go out and spend money. So you're still not
that's
spending that much.
Yeah.
That's true. Because you can spend out way more if you actually go out with
Oh,
friends to a
God.
bar or something.
The amount of money that I have blown at various establishments during my misspent youth in my wild and crazy bachelorhood.
Oh man.
I kept downtown Albany afloat.
And you don't even remember it.
No, not all of it.
I think the most I spent, I was drinking. The only reason I spent that much money is because I did buy a few shots for me and my friends, but I was drinking Long Island's all night.
Mm,
So they're like depends where you go, $7 to $8 a pop. And
Oh yeah.
I racked up, I think I was at like close to 150. And I was so mad at myself. I was like, yo, I'm not going out for like the next 2 months.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
And
unfortunately,
that's me pre-gaming before going out. So I didn't
Mhm.
have to do that. I was like, you pre-game, you spend less. That didn't happen.
I don't oh man. I have no idea what my record is for spending when I've gone out. It's gotta be close to at least $80, $100. I've probably spent at least once.
Yeah.
wait.
It also depends what you're drinking. So if you go beer, like
So,
especially if
but-
you do tap, it's like the cheapest. You
I
go
don't
last a
see. I
while.
don't drink. I mean, I rarely drink liquor. I don't. If I'm going out to a bar, I'm getting beers. I don't get
Yeah.
mixed drinks and things like that. So that's high for just beer.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Yeah, because it's like
yeah.
what, 350 for like depends where you go, what, $3?
I mean,
for-
depending what you're trying to drink, yeah. But
yeah. But then you
I
got the
haven't
mixture
been
to
out to a
$8.
bar in so long.
Oh, me too.
no, like the episode I did at Mixed Breed last weekend. Now it's the first time I've sat, and they're not even open to the public. It was before their grand opening, so that was awesome. So shout out to Mixed Breed. In fact, here's my little hat.
Ah, there you go.
But that was the first time I technically sat down at a bar and had a beer since November.
Wow.
Like I said, man, I'm looking forward to getting that second shot tomorrow. Taking the show back on the road. I've got my next episode lined up for mid-May. I'm not going to talk about that one yet. But I'm excited about that.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, going out is not
Kick
something
around
I.
the idea of doing another episode. There's one YouTuber that I've been talking to, kind of sort of internet friends, that internet friend thing.
Yeah,
And he's actually I don't know exactly what he does. He describes himself as a space scientist. So he's some type of,
Mhm.
yeah,
so he works for
deals
Space
with,
Force.
He's
yeah,
the
basically.
he's the tech for Space Force.
Yeah, does some type of space
He's the Blue Ranger.
space science stuff. Is it okay? Oh, nice. Okay. But and the reason why I'm thinking about him is because the Mars rover just did actually now 2 successful flights of its little helicopter drone.
Oh yeah, I heard
So
about
we have, oh god, I saw one person say we officially have an aircraft carrier on another planet. If you consider the rover to be the aircraft carrier and the drone to be the aircraft,
Oh,
that. I say it counts.
yeah, why
know?
not?
Counted. So I want to get his, perspective and like what does it take to coordinate that type of thing.
Nice. So yeah, what is going on with video game crosstalk? Anything, or is it just all you're working on voiceover stuff for
It's-
Destiny and whatnot?
It's a combination of a lot of things. So I did put out a blog post, and I think I actually read I read the blog post and uploaded it to Podbean and to YouTube so that all audiences can get a hear of it. But basically, it's just life is just far too busy right now and I always blame the kids, but it's
Again, man,
I've joked with Chris about this several times.
I told you how to get out of that, but you just won't take my
I know.
advice.
Because foolish me, I try to be a present parent, right?
It only takes a bus ticket.
You're going out for a pack of smokes.
Yeah.
Right. Honey, you don't smoke. I'm picking it up.
Yeah,
You're going out for milk.
yeah, there you go.
So it's really difficult for me to block out time, like a few hours worth of time to record the podcast, and then the additional and the key part is uninterrupted hours for both recording and editing. I just don't have those kind of blocks of time. So for now, I'm on like a hiatus for the actual podcast episodes. But what I'm doing is, as Chris referenced, a little bit of voiceover work. So I've started doing my own YouTube videos for the video game Destiny 2, discussing the lore of Destiny 2. Because for people who may not know, Destiny 2 has a backstory and history and evolving world that is on par with any sci-fi universe you can think of. It is on par with Star Wars. It is on par with Lord of the Rings as far as depth is concerned. And the way that the information is presented is in little bits and short stories and books and item tabs. And it's actually designed for a community to fit the pieces together to form the larger picture. Like it's intentionally designed or intentionally written as incomplete standalone pieces that all exist within the same world type of thing.
Okay.
So I've been working on that. It's been a lot of fun discussing it. But with those, I can write a script or write an outline of one of my videos. I can go and record the audio for that. And the audio will get recorded. And for sake of conversation, let's say a half an hour between setup, recording, and shut everything down. So let's say a half hour. And that's done. And then I need to actually put it all together. So I need some gameplay video while I'm playing the game anyway. So just hit record on like a particular mission, and I throw the edited audio on top of the gameplay, and then I add additional screenshots and pictures and references and text to make it like a full descriptive video. But I can do that in like 15 half-hour, 1 hour intervals.
Yep.
So it's not a solid 3-hour chunk of time. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm also involved with Destiny Lore audio file. New episode just got posted as of this recording, like an hour ago before this recording, where a whole bunch of us lore nerds are putting our voiceover skills to work. And this most recent one is amazingly produced. And we're doing the Destiny lore as an audiobook. And now it's gone from just someone reading with a little bit of music in the background to full-blown audio drama production with sound effects, filters, the whole nine. And also I've linked up with a crew, Game Insider magazine, and I've been narrating their like review and preview YouTube videos. And that's been great because
Nice.
they do shorter videos. They're like less than 10 minutes. So for me, just to do the narration, again, set up recording, tear down, whatever you want to call it for the audio recording, less than 15 minutes to do
Sweet.
the audio recording, and roughly 15 minutes to go through and clean it up and edit it. And then after I edit, I just email the MP3 file to the main guy, Derek, and he then takes it and throws it on top of a game trailer or whatever it is that we're discussing. So for me, it's like a half-hour investment all in. And that's how I'm staying active.
Nice. All right, nerd.
Yo, yeah. Oh, so bad. Oh, so bad. Like, all right, story time for James. Chris made.
Oh, I know exactly where
mistake.
this is. I already know where it's going.
Oh yeah, the horrible mistake of bringing up gaming, like because we used to work together in the same office, and so we're both gamers. I chit chat a little bit. I tried to hold back my nerd, hold back my geek.
So I was thinking about purchasing a new video game, Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Oh yeah,
For my
okay.
PS4. I had never played an Elder Scrolls game, or understood the depth behind it. Anthony seemed like a nerd to me. So I walked up to Anthony. I'm like, "Hey, have you ever played Elder Scrolls?" And just the look on his face told me I was in for a ride.
You're like shit.
Oh,
God. Just look for someone else. Damn it.
Like, oh crap.
Then down the other end of it, he's holding back his nerd because he's testing you out, see how far you go. He's like,
I'm like,
can I go
Well,
full
hold on.
nerd?
Let me just to backtrack a little bit. I think it's hilarious the way Anthony and I met at work because we were
Yeah.
because we're
Go
former
ahead.
co-workers. Anthony got hired in my department, and as usual, as soon as we get any information from a supervisor, like the name of an incoming person or anything like that, I don't remember. Maybe they told me that you were starting. Maybe it was like Thursday or Friday, and they told us you were starting Monday or something like that. I don't remember. Short notice when they actually gave us a name. So of course, being the employees that already work there, we go right to Facebook and try to find the person, like anybody ever in the history of as social media has.
Immediately the
Been
online
around.
stalking. Yeah.
So I pull him up on Facebook. I'm like, this guy looks so fucking familiar. I'm like, I don't know what it is. And he comes in his first day. And we do that. Have you seen that Spider-Man meme where there's two Spider-Mans pointing at each other, recognizing each other?
Yep.
That was almost Anthony and myself because we have a common friend. And we've been to River Rat games when Albany had the AHL hockey team, drunk and dancing together.
Okay.
So we basically looked at each other, took a step back, and pointed, like, I know you.
We danced.
Yeah. We've already been drunk together.
Were you there the day that we made the news?
I wasn't there that day. Dan, our buddy, texted me or sent me the news story.
Yeah, so if it even exists, one of the local news stations, and I just because I remember watching it, I remember it was the River Rats versus like the Hershey Grizzlies, and they're showing like the highlights of the game, and like the intro part, just rather than just showing the random crowd, like, yay, it shows us, our section.
Hold on. A little more setting to that is you were pretty much the only people in the section.
Yeah, we were.
So it's not like you stood out.
Yeah, we did. Well, like that's the thing. Like we purposely sit in that section because it's like we go out there to be loud. Like
yeah.
we that was our mission. We are going to be loud.
I remember asking specifically for that section when we'd go to get tickets.
Yeah,
because it was like at the corner. For some reason, no one else really sat in that section.
They're like, all the assholes are here.
Yeah.
so it's like just us. It's like the worst view of the
we'd be
rink, but,
yelling.
like, that's where we're going.
Yeah, exactly. We'd be yelling at the players.
That's
oh God. And and Dan's brother was dating one of the cheerleaders at the time, so we were going to all the games for free.
That's awesome.
It was a fun time. It was a fun. It was a fun phase.
Maybe one of the reasons we don't have a team anymore. I mean, we did not pay for a lot.
They went bankrupt because you guys.
I wouldn't say it was us.
No.
Well, it was hockey, and like hockey is not known for tame crowds, and they kept trying to pitch all the Albany sport teams as like a family fun event.
Yeah,
and it's like. I get it.
And then they show the news story of these two assholes drinking and dancing. Oh man.
I'll have to Google and try to find it.
It's got to be out there still.
It has to be. If it made the news, it's there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, I know we're watching for Popcorn and Pints this week. And like Equilibrium, I thought I had seen Equilibrium before because it just seems like a Christopher Nolan movie that I'm like, I must have seen that, but obviously it wasn't. Then I started watching it. I'm like, no, I've never seen this.
I was the same way.
We're watching Requiem for a Dream this week.
Yes, my wife put that on there.
Oh, is that where it came from?
Yeah. So when I was looking before the chick flicks thing, I was having trouble. I was like, I don't know what to put in for this category. I'm looking for movies. And she's like, oh, you should put that movie. And I totally took it wrong. For some reason, I thought it was the movie with Robin Williams in it.
Oh, What Dreams May Come.
Yeah, something like that. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I never seen that. I'll put that on there. Then I found out what it's really about, and I was shocked. I was like, okay, she likes the movie, and I was like, I'll put it on there. But I guess it's this movies do not clash together.
No, not at all.
You got a superhero, then you got a really like a drug problem, depressing movie.
I watched.
And we gotta watch. I didn't watch it yet. I gotta watch it.
I haven't watched that one. Kick Ass is the other movie we're doing this week. I watched that last night. That was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah,
it's the first time I had watched. First time I had seen it. Requiem for a Dream just looks and sounds depressing.
It is.
But I got to say, after doing this podcast, the longer it keeps going, the better and more awesome I'm going to be when I start going to movie trivias at breweries and bars.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna know some stuff. Yeah.
I'm going to know some shit.
Especially you're the one, you go look up for fact checks.
I'm looking up for like fun notes and trivia to talk about during these episodes.
Yeah. Hey, you do a great job. The episodes that I've watched.
Yeah.
You do some digging.
He does.
I try, man.
But then you got the super Ibrahim. He's like the god of all movies.
Jesus, man. Ibrahim knows everything.
I don't know how he holds all this stuff.
No, man.
It's like a machine. It's like those directors, what other movies they are in. And I'm like, damn, man.
Obviously, we're carrying Aaron. I don't even know why we bother having him on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just gotta mix it up a little bit.
Balance out the ratio.
Yeah.
Drink my drink.
But no, it's a fun time. Like I said, you're the one that gets the facts with the random stuff, like the spoofs and other actors that should have been.
I think that's what's fun to see when I find it is who else auditioned for these parts.
Yeah, and it's good to learn.
Like,
so when you say to us,
what would this have been
awesome.
like if they had done this?
Mm-hmm.
Then sometimes we play a game like who else would fit that? Who would you put as it? So then we start thinking of actors. But then we get the deep facts from Ibrahim, and me and Aaron are just like the random. Let's bring this train off the rails. We're gonna make this shit a little crazy, and it just works. We all work together,
and we're still arguing about Sex in the City every once in a while. Who ruined Carrie and Big's wedding?
Yeah.
That still comes up from time to
It's
time.
a- yep.
I hate to say it, but I feel like it's going to end up with us watching the sequel.
I know. I said the same thing, and I'm going to hate that day when it comes.
It's going to be awful.
It's going to be awful, but
It's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those days is down the line, but
because
dreading.
because we said this on the show. We're like, okay, for the women who are watching us, they watch the movie, they see a love story. They're us guys don't want to watch this crap. So when we do watch it, we look for all the fucked up parts
Yeah, right.
in the movie, right? Because we don't care about the love story part. We're looking like that motherfucker ruined it. This movie should have been 10 minutes if she just turned around and looked at him. You know, because we're putting it as like real life. But who really fucked this shit up? And
man.
but Ibrahim got that little girl, man, because she fucking hung up on him. And
Oh
put the-
man, yeah,
and hit the phone.
Ibrahim. That's a
happened?
hill Ibrahim wants to die on.
Yeah.
So
oh,
if you've seen the Sex and the City movie,
Which I have not.
eh,
yeah.
whatever, liar. Liar.
You liar. He got some DVDs behind him, both.
Yeah,
Of them.
I mean you have a significant other. I'm sure you've seen it.
I will admit to Magic Mike because it was the weekend where Steph broke her foot and she was all like laid up and she's like, "You're going to spend time with me and we're going to watch Magic Mike." And I went,
Oh,
God damn it.
that, by the way, is that on one of the wheels? I hope not.
I don't think
What's
that
that?
is, but it probably should.
One
be.
of our wheels for the
right.
Yeah, so
hope
we
that
have
movie's
all
on- I don't
kinds of
wanna
random
watch
wheels.
that.
We should probably put that on one of the wheels.
No, I don't want to watch it. Man.
It's not that bad.
I don't know.
It's pure eye candy for the ladies.
I want to
but
say I feel like I've seen at least I think I've seen the entire movie. I know I've definitely seen large parts of it.
I think I've seen clips of it, like the DJ part, because is it Keenan? I forgot who the DJ is.
I
Or that might have been part 2. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think there's more than one. See, I'm confused. I never.
there
seen it,
might
so-
be. I mean, that'd be stupid not to, because it's like we're going to put minimal effort into number 2, and we're
Yeah.
still going to make
Gonna
money
make
off.
Oh
it.
millions
yeah,
of dollars.
yeah.
No.
All the women are gonna come and watch this
Mhm.
thing, and
It's going to get terrible reviews, but we're going to make bank. So
Really, I mean, what good are reviews anymore? Honestly,
that's true. You can't believe nobody. You know, I like said that all the time. I used to honestly back in the day just go by off of Rotten Tomatoes. Like I used to see like so they rated it 67, where I thought, oh, that movie looks cool as hell. I want to
Mhm.
watch it, because I used to see that I'm like, oh, it must be shit. Everybody's saying it's garbage. I'm not gonna waste my time. But then I watched one movie, it was so awesome. I'm like, how to get so low of a score? But then I think it was you, Chris, that explained it. Like a handful of people actually vote on that site. Like it could be
I
like
don't-
five people could have voted, and like 4 of them hated it. So
okay,
the ratio.
so you got to like figure out like separate out the critic scores and the user or the viewer scores.
totally two
because-
different categories.
Big time. And a lot I have found with the critic scores, they are going for art. They're going for
Yeah.
film. As opposed, like I even heard it a few years back. I remember this one segment on NPR that were doing. It was for one of the award shows, and they were talking about like, okay, here's who's going to win each category, and it was a lot of the artsy stuff and stuff like that. And the guy did like this monologue about why the Avengers, one of the Avenger movies, should be winning more awards, but it won't because it's not artsy. And like, yeah, these movies are great. They have great plot development. They have great character development. They have, fantastic action sequences and all that other stuff. But it's, the comic book movies are viewed as low art, and it's not art house. It's not something like The King's Speech, which is a fantastic film, but that serves a different audience.
Mm.
So you get into a little bit of that stuff when you get into the Rotten Tomato scores. I actually found years back, and rest in peace or whatever, but Dan DiNicola, if he hated the film, I'm like, I'm there.
Ooh. Hey, I'll be back in 1 second. Sorry.
All right. No problem.
Inconsiderate. Although I do like how his background isn't like full view right now. That I do appreciate that.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Like I got here late. I was gonna like do a background and everything. So you see part of my green screen in my back door because I had my dog out.
Whoop.
Oh,
That's so
well.
weird.
Yeah,
So
it's
weird.
all good.
Oh, so how you liking doing the? You're doing 2 episodes a week with
So
Aaron.
it's with Aaron. So it's 3 podcasts a week. So it's Tuesday and Thursdays for horror with Sir Sturdy, horror
Right.
movies only. I'm a big horror fan. So
Mhm.
then Popcorn Point is everything but horror. So
Right.
the comedies, everything. So that's fun. It's just a good time.
It
It's
really
really
is,
fun.
isn't it?
Yeah, I'd never.
So how
seen
long you been
myself doing
doing
this.
the horror research study?
So it was right before COVID because he finally talked me
Okay.
into. So yeah, not long because I never
Right,
seen
you
like
said
I
that at the
said,
beginning of
yeah,
this. Mhm.
yeah. Because I never wanted like, oh, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want people hearing me. And I say that because I hate hearing myself. So I'm like, who else wants to hear me? You know what I'm saying? Then,
That is very common. A lot of people
Yeah.
can't stand the sound of their own voice.
yeah.
So you're far from alone in that respect.
Except for Aaron. He goes, he loves hearing himself. He's a little I told him, I was like, you're a little was it narcissist or something? Like ego?
Narcissism, yeah, that works. That works.
I was like, oh, I can't do it.
Yeah, a lot of people can't stand the sound of their own voice.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of public speaking stuff also.
Okay.
So speaking, it can be difficult.
Yeah.
I guess that's another thing. If people listen to themselves or you listen, more to yourself and you become like hypercritical of everything that you do. So you're noticing every little hiccup, every little stutter, every little everything.
Exactly.
And you begin to realize how often you stutter or how often you say or ah and all that fun, terrible stuff.
Or how many times you touch your face.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the time. All these
time.
little
All right.
quirks.
Well,
you're back.
Yeah, sorry. Dog situation.
Yep, been there.
Puppers.
Yes, the puppers.
How's
Dude,
the pup doing?
She's doing good. She's fine. We took her. I had to take her to the spa as like yesterday to get her nails done. Dude, as she's gotten older, she has gotten so much worse with trying to cut her nails at home. Like we don't even try anymore. Like it's not worth it. It's easier to take her to the spa.
I bring mine to my vet right down the street from me.
Groomer, yeah. But dude, I am pumped up to watch Mortal Kombat this weekend.
I'm a half hour in.
Are you? Okay,
I watched a half hour this morning, but then I had to leave and I didn't finish it yet. So I still got to watch Requiem for a Dream. So I got to watch that first. So I'll probably watch Mortal Kombat like Sunday morning or something.
I won't get to it till Sunday. I got to fit in Requiem tomorrow before the podcast.
Is that with?
It has one of the Wayans,
Jared Leto, okay. Jennifer Connelly.
I'm thinking Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Is that the name of it? That's what I'm thinking.
That's what Jim Carrey.
That's what I'm thinking of. So completely different movie. And so no, I have not seen that.
Yep, I never seen it either. I try to usually avoid these movies. Like if someone says like if it's like a depressing movie, like it's a good movie. It's about like the hard drugs and like how it affects each person.
Oh, so it's going to be a great movie, but it's not going to be
it's going to be a great movie.
Yeah. That's not going to. It's not. I don't think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's not going to be that. Yeah, it's not going to be fun like that. Lucky we have Kick-Ass to talk about, or it's going to be a depressing show. Because you want to joke about it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we'll end up joking about probably is how insane Jared Leto is, just from some of the stuff I've read.
Yeah, he's nuts.
So do you purposely try to pair movies up so you don't get too heavy, or is it just whatever happens?
It's random. All random. Yep, the wheel lands on, we do 2 movies. So whatever category it picks, we spin it, lands on a movie, you spin it again, lands on a movie. It can be total opposites.
You know what? There was a fun connection between Hot Shots and Rocky too.
There was.
Because Hot Shots spoofs Rocky.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
So we lucked out on that.
Actually, more so, Hot Shots 2 spoofs Rocky even more.
Yep. So it's fun.
So that ended up being a fun combination. But I'm pumped up for Mortal Kombat.
Me too.
Godzilla vs. Kong was awesome.
Yep. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Anthony, you might still. You should probably still have my HBO password if you still use it. I don't know.
You got to try it in a long time.
You got to be into monster movies, though. You got to be a fan of Godzilla. Like A lot of people are going to say shit. You know, oh, there's the storyline. I'm like, listen, I'm not. The storyline was fine by me, but I'm really into the fucking fights. The two,
Yeah, man.
you know, the fight
Yeah,
scenes.
I don't give a.
I actually really liked the latest Godzilla reboot, the first one with
Yeah,
what's her name 11 from Stranger Things.
Millie
Oh,
Bobby
no.
Brown.
yeah, the
I'm sorry.
2014 Godzilla 2014.
Was it 2004? So no, Millie
Yep.
was in the second Godzilla, the one before the first one of
She
like
was
the
in
modern
the
reboot.
She
Yeah.
was
So
she was in
Bryan
King of the
Cranston,
Monsters.
Bryan Cranston was in the first one.
right? That one
She
I
wa-
saw.
She was in the King of the Monsters.
Okay.
So that was like the second one, and she was in
Okay.
this one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have not seen King of the Monsters. I saw the first
King of
Godzilla of the latest
King of
reboot
Monsters
of the
is good.
kaiju.
King of the, what's bad? I enjoy him. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a crap. Mostly, not most of the human story element. I just want to see giant monster fights.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. So I enjoyed
It's
the
like,
movie a
And
lot.
that's where we get into the reviews, right?
Yeah.
It's like, does it have proper character development?
Yeah.
This is
was it
not.
edited?
This is
No,
not
who
a
cares?
movie for character development.
No, it's not.
And neither is Mortal Kombat.
No,
That exactly. That's what I'm looking
So-
for. I'm looking for the fight scenes, the fatalities.
no,
the
man.
rated R
Like
shit.
they are. This is from what I was rated. This is as close as they could get to NC-17 and keeping it R.
So
As they
it was
could.
action. I watched the first half hour. There is action in the first 30 minutes. I mean,
That's
talk
what
about
I've
the main
heard.
character, Sub-Zero, is in the first 30 minutes.
Yep.
And you do see blood,
Mm,
That's what.
ice flying everywhere. It's I'm like, okay, I gotta finish this shit.
yeah, I've heard some pretty bad reviews
Yeah, me
for
too.
it, but at the same time, these are from people who are
These are
looking
like,
for
yeah.
again development and art, and like this, it's not gonna be it.
And I heard this is supposed to be a 3-part trilogy.
Really?
I heard
A rumor that they're making 2 and 3 off this one.
depending on success
Yes.
is what I saw. So like if it actually goes somewhere, then they have at least 2. I heard several more, but who knows what the truth is. But yeah, I have no doubt that they would plan for future movies, like just because it's Mortal Kombat. Right?
Yeah,
Get more characters to fight each other.
I find it hard to.
There's a lot of characters.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe this one won't make enough money to entice them to make a second one.
No, it's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
Yeah, well, I thought Assassin's Creed was going to be good also. Oops.
You know, I actually thought it was too, because I loved that game. That game was badass.
So
I was like, yo, they make them. You know what pissed me off about it? It's because they made it like modern times and they put them in the machine.
Yeah, the machine's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, why not just basic like the game? Just like it starts off like the game in that time era.
Mhm.
And you know, it's like shit like
Yeah,
that. They should have just done it that way.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, no, I mean, you have to incorporate the animus to some extent, but
Yeah,
the
but
way
not the
way
claw grab
no,
thing.
the way
Yeah.
the way they did it was absolutely stupid.
Yeah, I agree. I was disappointed on that. I was like, come on, man.
Speaking of, I've been playing AC Valhalla for God knows how long. I'm confident there is no ending to this fucking game.
Yeah, no. They go a whole different time periods. It,
it
just
won't
keeps going.
end.
Brotherhood. I don't know how far they're going with this thing.
There's a lot, and I'm like,
I
I'm
meant just
severely
this
dis-
game in particular. It won't end.
No, there's like even a Civil War one, right? Isn't it like fucking
3 went into the Revolutionary War.
yeah, it's Revolutionary War. I'm like, holy shit, they're just time jumping everywhere. Just
Oh yeah, that's the whole point of the game. But
I'm
okay,
like, oh.
I'm holding back my nerd right now. But yeah, that is the point, to go through different time periods to try to piece together what happened in history and blah 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 blah.
Gotcha. All right.
But like they lost me. Like Origins was great, like a great reboot for the system and the battle mechanics and stuff like that. But they have completely abandoned the stealth aspect. So like yeah, well, you go into Odyssey. All right, so now we're in the Greek legions. We've long abandoned stealth, and then all right, next one is going to be in Valhalla. There is nothing stealthy about Vikings. at
Well,
all.
was it? I mean, Black Flag was all sea warfare and everything like that. There was nothing stealthy about that. You're not gonna sneak up on someone in, 100-foot sailboat.
There was nothing stealthy about dropping from a mainmast into a
Yeah.
group of other pirates and bust out 4 pistols.
I know.
Okay. As awesome as it was doing that, because that really was a lot of fun. But yeah, and now we're just
this game won't end, and I have other games in the backlog I need to get to.
There's a lot of games I want to play, but I never had time. Like I used to play like game a lot. Like I had Assassin's Creed. I used to play it all the time. I bought the Switch. I don't even hardly play that anymore. That shit, I think it's dead right now. I forgot to charge it. But I
Yeah,
I don't
you
have
think
time
it's
like
dead.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I haven't played games for a while. I want to. Like there's like a couple games I see I wanted to try out. There's like I'm really into like the RPG, roaming the world, like Dragon
Yep.
Quest and shit like that. Like I want to play what's the one? The fucking dude looks like a Reaper. Dark.
Oh, not to interrupt, but Aaron actually hopped on at the pretty much the end of our stream just to say,
Wow, nothing late. He's late. Nothing new there.
just to say, looks like a clan party. Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, speaking of that, is he on? Was he on chatting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in
Yeah.
chat.
He's dropping chat.
Hey,
Messages.
Aaron, because you're parked in front of my house, my neighbors, I'm not allowed to go to the meeting for the next 2 weeks. Thanks a lot.
Nobody likes you, Aaron. You're not welcome here.
Oh,
but yeah, I've got games in the backlog, and Assassin's Creed won't end. I think that was the point of what I was trying to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun.
Change
Happy.
my name just for Aaron.
Yeah, Mr. Mrs. Sturdy Spool Boy. That's something I started doing on Popcorn and Pints. I'm gonna start going into every episode with a different name.
Oh, it's hysterical. Yeah, I saw that. It's like, well done.
I already
Definitely
locked my
make it themed to the movie.
I already locked my name in, so you can't steal it, Chris. I did it on Thursday. I locked it in.
I haven't even thought about it, honestly. Now I got to think about it. Honestly, I want to watch Kick-Ass too. I want to see, at least watch the trailer.
You know what? Part 1 is way better than part 2.
I have no doubt that it probably was.
No, part 2 it's still like part 1. It's like a lot of action. It's just a fun movie, but it's more chaotic, a lot more going on than the first one. It's kind of like Suicide Squad.
Is Donald Faison in it? I think he is.
I think so.
Turk from Scrubs.
Yeah, I think so. So it's basically each side, like Red Mist.
Yep.
He takes over his father's business. He hires a whole bunch of villains because now more heroes are coming out of the works.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah,
silly
okay, yeah.
characters. It's pretty fun. There's some funny characters, but it's a little chaotic out there. But it's still a fun movie. It's not bad. I think you'll like it. But part 1, my opinion, is way better.
Okay, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm gonna do after this is probably watch more Scrubs.
There you go. You got Scrubs on the mind now. Here we go.
I do.
That's
I
fun.
do. I listen to the podcast. It's hilarious, and then I watch the episode, and it's fantastic.
I have to go and watch Requiem for a Dream
I'll do that tomorrow.
because I want to, but I'll be gone all day tomorrow. So
Ah.
I've got to watch it now and
All right.
get back in time for podcast.
Well, this has been a fun virtual happy hour, fellas.
And congratulations again.
To
3
3
years.
years.
Yeah, man, 3 years.
Hold up your glasses,
Well-
assholes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Ka-dink.
And I had a feeling you're doing that. That's why I saved a sip.
There you go. White girl wasted.
There you go.
So, everyone out there, thanks for watching if you watch, and I appreciate it. Later. Live stream is over.
Awesome.